Aw, sweetie. You knew I'd love to take walks in the Garden of the Gods, didn't you?
Oh, the Rangers. As a scion of the 100 families, you can't expect me to sell to you after what you've done. For you, Zero Priceley's Motor Mall is closed.
Right?
Jesus! Patch me up already!
Let me at 'em.
Started with nothing. Still got it.
In Reagan's name.
Choo-choo!
Command me.
Stick with me and maybe I'll live.
Rings Gaming Club wants you. We play Robots and Rangers every Tuesday night, and we're looking for a few heroes to join our party. We've got the rules and the dice. All we need is your...
Colonel Death will be along just as soon as I make sure you're all here. And you haven't brought along any unexpected guests. Can't be too careful these days, right? That's not important. Just make sure you're ready to meet Colonel Death. Well, looks like everyone's here who's supposed to be here, so I'll give her a ring. 1 sec. All clear. Come ahead.
Hey now, cowboys. Face to face at last. And just as handsome as I thought you'd be. Figured we'd meet here to remind you what being a ranger means. These folks are alive today because you chose to help them, even though it meant going against the Patriarch's orders. To my mind, that's the ranger way. Helping the helpless ahead of the powerful. Just something to keep in mind as you hear me out. Good eye, Doc. It's definitely put a hitch in my talk box. But no thank you. I got it under control. But since you've obviously got the skills to use them, here, I got a few extra med kits on me. Try not to use them all at once. Well, ain't you polite? Hope that bodes well. Now, what with you not taking Saul's sons out like I asked, I'm guessing we've got different ideas about how things in Colorado should play out. But I'm still hoping you'll come around, November. So here's the deal. As my friends and I see it, 2 things gotta happen to save the people of Colorado from tyranny and slaughter. First, Liberty and the gang she's gathered out east have to be eliminated. And second... Shit! Scar collectors. Well, well. Speak of the devil and her minions shall appear. Looks like Liberty overheard our rendezvous call. Guess we'll have to deal with this before we continue.
None can harm me! Beam of destruction!
Jesus! That's a lot of blood!
Hey, Dave!
My name's Death. What's yours?
Getting behind him! I got your back, Angie!
Taking the shot.
us go into the light. These shitters need to die! Coming in from their side! I see you!
Got him dead for fun.
You will pay! Finally ends.
I feel refreshed.
God protect me.
experience. As my friends and I see it, two things gotta happen to save the people of Colorado from tyranny and slaughter. First, Liberty and the gang she's gathered out east have to be eliminated. Second, and you're gonna love this, the Patriarch's gotta go too. I love the people of Arizona. Arizona is my home. But are you willing to save lives there at the expense of lives here? Are you okay sending home food spattered with innocent blood? The Rangers have fought tyranny since the beginning, without compromise. How can we continue to do that if we take handouts from a tyrant? How can we pretend we're heroes if we do his dirty work to get it? Sorry, I had this argument with General Woodson 100 times. A sure deal was more important to him than a moral one. That's why the advance team went dark and decided to do this on our own. Of course, it turned out we couldn't do it on our own, which is why we were so happy when you showed up. And why we're here now, asking you for help. Thanks for hearing me out. Let's talk about Liberty first. I've got to hand it to her. Daddy's little girl has done the impossible. She's united the boldest and baddest warlords of the Eastern Plains, and she's getting ready to lead them into Colorado. When she does, well, that'll be the end of this place. Every man, woman, and child from here to the Rockies will be killed, enslaved, or taken as a sacrifice. And their houses and towns burned to the ground. None of us want that, right? Oh, I don't mind about that, so long as you change your mind about him after. So? Glad to hear it. So here's the plan. Part 1. Help Ironclad Cordite take control of Liberty's gangs. Then, Part 2, let him lead them all off to Kansas, where he can achieve his blood-soaked destiny without getting any on us. I know you've got him on ice back at Ranger HQ. Well, it's time to dust him off and put him to good use. Now, I'm guessing y'all have some questions. Pete and Brother Thomas came back with me from LA, and Tax from Arizona. These others are locals who have various gripes against the Patriarch. We trained them up as best we could. Nicer bunch of folks you'll never find. Well, for one thing, we ain't paying the man. We ain't actively funding murder the way old Saul is. And second, despite Cordite's destiny, my guess is he goes back to Kansas and him and his rivals all wipe each other out, leaving the whole territory a more peaceful place. Now that's gonna be a fight. Basically, while you're taking care of Liberty, my team will be in Colorado Springs, softening the ground. Once you finish up out there, you'll come back and help us corner the man and bring him down. Our primary concern, other than ending the bloody reign of the Buchanans, is minimizing civilian casualties. That means you've got to ride herd on your crew and watch who you ally yourself with. For instance, we don't want the gangs coming to the party. If Cordite wants to come along and get his revenge on the Patriarch, fine, but he leaves his army at home, no matter how tight a hold he thinks he's got on him. We want to be the good guys here, so we've got to do this clean. Rape and pillage is a surefire way to turn people against their liberators. Keep the peace, keep things fair. I don't see the Rangers running things. I see our job as keeping the playing field even. There's always a lot of weasels that come out of the woodwork after a big man falls, trying to grab a piece of the pie. So we're just gonna hang around, and every time a weasel pops their head up, we'll whack 'em. At the same time, whenever somebody comes along who tries to take care of the people, all the people, we'll help them out. But we ain't gonna be anybody's muscle. We'll answer to the people, nobody else. I admit that'll be a temptation, but we're gonna try to fight against it. I don't know what a good leader is gonna look like, but I sure as hell know what a bad one looks like. Weeding the garden. That's what we'll be doing. Just weeding the garden. Pretty simple, really. The Patriarch has spies watching Liberty's compound. If you show up, those spies will think you're there on Daddy's behalf, and they'll be happy to see you. If we show up, our plan is revealed, yeah? And that would give the marshals a chance to button up Colorado Springs before we make our attack. They'd be waiting for us. All right, then. What's it gonna be? More than are being hurt now? Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna give you Liberty's location anyway. No matter what future we want, she's gotta be stopped, right? All I ask is, when you're finally standing face to face with her, please at least consider dealing with her our way and put a bullet between her eyes. Everything else we talked about, well, let your conscience be your guide.
Good luck, cowboys. We'll talk again when Liberty's taken care of.
So you and, Ms. Death are acquainted? She seemed nice enough, except for that business about taking down the Patriarch. Glad to hear it. Maybe you can bring her around to your way of thinking.
The Patriarch ain't perfect. We know that. I reckon we can trust you Rangers to look out for us, though. Just like you did before. Best of luck and stay alive.
Spent the past 2 weeks in the field hunting a pack of raiders. They'd taken some of the local kids hostage, and we were keen to get them back. Lucky for us, they weren't too good at covering their tracks. Caught them in a box canyon and hit them right at daylight. Glad to say the kids are back with their kin, safe and sound. I've been promoted to full marshal. Ain't that something? I know you worry, Ma, but it really feels like I'm making a difference here. It's hard work, dangerous work, but I'm helping keep people safe. And that's gotta count for something in this fallen world. Anyhow, tell the family I miss them terribly, and I hope to see you and Pa soon. Your son, Alistair Hoon.
Team November, this is Ranger HQ. The Brainiacs in R&D just showed me some of the wild stuff they're done working on. You should come take a look when you're free. Over and out.
can't believe how many people Vic murdered.
That could have been my family.
The park.
We were supposed to be in Aspen. If James hadn't gotten sick. The good Lord kept us.
The guards who get posted here are so full of themselves.
No sudden moves, understand?
Have you found victory yet, Rangers? Tell me. Dealt with? How? Good. He's done enough damage as it is. He was my heir, if you can believe it, until I realized he was never going to grow out of hurting people. Exiling him was the best of two bad options. The families wanted his head. Still, anyway, I promised you a reward. Here it is. Now, what else? Talk then. My hands don't shake. No. I don't need some muscle-headed mercenaries giving me medical advice. I have doctors for that. Now drop it. Fine. You expect me to care more this time than I did last time? What's the complaint now? Nelius. I always planned to turn this nation over to the people when it was stronger. But Nelius refused to wait. He called for revolution, turned family against family, weakened us. I couldn't allow that. The survival of Colorado is more important than one family. Or one idea. You recall the private prison I said I didn't have? That was in obfuscation. I do have such a prison, and it was raided recently. Know anything about that? One of my highest valued prisoners is missing, and I'd like to know what happened to him. I see. I hope I don't find out otherwise, Rangers. I don't like being lied to.
Hey, you hear about Rosalind's ex?
The love puzzle guy?
Scuttlebutt is he's been trying to get rotated into her unit.
Oh, we gotta make this happen. You ever see Roz go all Ice Queen on some poor soul? It's like...
My family and I were invited to dine with the patriarch a while ago. Seemed a bit sad at that table, all by his lonesome.
Rangers! We're just talking, Rangers.
I don't believe we were having a conversation. I'd certainly remember that odor. How did you get that? I see. You have me at a disadvantage. I knew this day might come, but I didn't think it would be at the hand of strangers. Hand over those documents. In return, I'll use my considerable influence to ensure you are well known and fondly thought of among respectable sorts of people. My people. What? Well, thank you. You really aren't from around here. Thank you, Rangers.
Lucia, I'm so sorry about your family.
Wasn't anything you could have done, Bellamy. You know that.
I knew the security system needed more security checks and fewer show tunes. Blast. You are the Rangers, correct? I expected our paths to cross eventually. Let me express my gratitude for saving both my brother Eston and my son Bellamy. I thought I'd never see them again. But you brought both of them home. This is a token of my thanks. May I help you with something? At this point, you probably know more than I do. Their names are Valor, Victory, and Liberty. They are Saul Buchanan's children. He loves them as only a... Most of my time is spent researching and developing technology. In time, I believe we can restore our... Bye, Rangers. I know we've met before, Rangers, but it is extremely rude to break into a man's house unannounced. Indeed. Wonderful news. Please, bye, Rangers.
I'm so thankful you were able to save Eston. I'm certain that someday he'll be able to thank you himself.
The master is expecting you. Please enter through.
You're free to pass through. Have a nice day.
Rangers repel Scar Collector assault. Attackers killed to the last man.
Would you rather freeze to death or...
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question.
All right. Burn. You're gone faster, and free cremation so your family saves a few bucks on the funeral.
Nice to see the city back to life, huh?
Yeah, people are shopping.
What do you want, Rangers? Don't you have... You know where to find the door.
Yeah.
All right, got the Gippers to turn the oil on. Slick work.
You really left a message in the car. I thought the Rangers were supposed to bring order to chaos. Not
Is this
the other
some
way
kind
around.
of trick? Wake me up.
Rangers, good to see you. Sure thing. Let's have a look. There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
If there's something you need, you come to me. Well, sure.
You know, this place could be a real moneymaker. It's like I can finally breathe over here. Fucking ref. Let me show you.
you there when that merc from Vegas tried to pick a fight with me in the Black Rock?
Here to serve.